Hey, little buddies! I'm Zion. How are you today? I hope you're doing okay. Do you see my hat? Do you know what kind of hat this is? It's a construction hat. I like to wear it when I work really hard. Also, I like to wear it when I think really hard. I like to call it my thinking cap. Do you have a hat? Put it on! If you don't have a hat, that's okay. We can just put on our thinking caps. It's time to read with Zion on the Big Lake Channel. Today our story is titled Seeds Part 4 by Eliza Z. Nostal. Oh, what a day, what a day, what a day it would be. Jacob sat on the side of his massive sleigh bed. He had a rough night because his two little girl princesses decided to join him and his wife at bedtime the night before. To be honest, the girls were not little anymore. They had long since reached past the time of invading their parents' bed, but that never stopped them. They were always like a basket of new puppies, cuddling underneath their mother and father. The girls were just as loving and sweet as rose petals dipped in honey and sprinkled with brown sugar. They were just joyful, and their contagious cackling laughter reminded you of a flock of hens. They were always busy. If you didn't hear them talking or laughing, they were asleep. As Uncle Jake enjoyed the few moments of quietness, he looked over at his kingly court of beautiful Nubian princesses and a goddess, he thought to himself. I'm the luckiest beat-up, broke-down fella there ever could be. Indeed he was. The bed was massive and could hold them all, and probably a few extras. But those once little feet and elbows were now equally massive, as were the pitchfork toenails that scratched him across his arms nearly all night. Knees in his back, arms slammed back and forth across his head, and pitchfork toenails digging the meat out of his arms had just about worn him out. But he didn't mind it so much. He was just happy that he and his amazing wife were still very much the center of the girls' world. He liked it because they were growing so fast. They were shooting up like stalks, and soon their babies would become young ladies, and so he relished this time with them. As Jacob sat there, he thought, I better get this show on the road. There are 1,000 things I had to do to get my big brother's party swinging and hopping tonight. And I had to get out there and get that fruit over to Precious so she can make that tray and punch. Sangria, sangria, Ave Maria. Jacob began to sing. He was just tickled. Ave Maria Sangria. That's what Precious called her punch. It was a punch that anyone could drink, from 2 to 92. She made it every Thanksgiving and Christmas. It was a holiday delight, they all looked forward to having. It was the best virgin sangria he had ever tasted. He would say, "Girl, this ain't no Kool-Aid." It was so fruity and fresh and sweet and tangy, you would have thought it was spiked. He wasn't sure what all she put in it, but the sugar rush was amazing. It created an instant happy that would last till you stopped drinking it. If you could put holiday and happy into a cup, that was it. The thought of that Ave Maria sangria took Uncle Jake to his favorite song and put him in a Christmas spirit. It was early September, but the holidays were already here. And they'd enjoy the last hurrah after this birthday party, Labor Day, and then that would be it. On to the holidays, Uncle Jake's favorite time of year. Uncle Jake began singing,
"Chestnuts roasting on an open fire, Jack Frost nipping at your nose, Yuletide carols being sung by a choir, and folks dressed up like Eskimos. Everybody knows a turkey and some mistletoe help to make the season bright. Tiny tots with their eyes on aglow will find it hard to sleep tonight. And so I'm offering this simple phrase to kids from 1 to 92. Although it's been said many times, many ways, Merry Christmas to you."
he had awakened his goddess, his queen, the Mrs. Jacob Jackson. And oh, what a singer she was! She had the voice of an angel, and that angelic voice was singing beside his now. Together they could blow any tune. Both she and Uncle Jake were quite accomplished in the art of singing. Before long, the girls were up and singing too. They knew the song, every lyric. They were just a lyrical family, always singing, happy, joyous, and divine. The girls knew the song because their pops sang it all the time. It could be 102 degrees outside, and he'd be singing his favorite Nat King Cole song, the Christmas song. It didn't matter what time of year. It took Jake too happy, and that's where he camped out in. Happy. If happy ever existed in a place, that place was Jake. It showed in everything he did and everything that surrounded him. He was joy on 2 feet. Jacob carried in the right kind of spirit in him everywhere he went. If anything, any place, or any time was good, he made it that much better. You couldn't wish for a better husband, friend, father, brother. So now, Uncle Jake struck out to make sure his brother's 26th birthday party would be as great as he possibly could make it. The end. Thank you for watching the Big Lake channel. Please come back soon for more videos. Please like, follow, share, and subscribe. We are on Facebook, Pinterest, TikTok, Instagram, and Spotify. Thank you so much for watching. Goodbye.